Lars, thank you for this opportunity. And at this time, I would really be interested to learn more about how does, from your perspective, how do you take consumer social needs and use social needs as a segmentation mechanism for global social media strategy and other digital aspects of the strategy?
I think it's important to not use social needs or the way that consumers are behaving as a kind of a segmentation strategy. We use it and we look at consumers' social needs as a way to find out how we can position ourselves and when is our brand relevant in a social media context. Sometimes it's not even relevant for the consumers, but sometimes we might be able to fit into the natural way of how consumers are using social media.
I see. So you are basically looking more means evolution in terms of from segmentation to almost positioning, or you're trying to understand consumers' needs rather than segmenting them, or do you use segmentation as a conscious strategy?
It's a good question. I wouldn't say that we use segmentation in that way at all. We have different consumers that have a lower or higher affinity with our brands, and based on that affinity we try to engage them in different ways, and they also engage us in different ways. Mm-hmm. I think it's important to know that the company doesn't decide how the brand is being talked about in social media. Okay. It's up to the consumers, but we can of course play a part in it and also make sure that we are present in those conversations.
Cool. And how do you take that part in the whole strategy as to in terms of generating that engagement? Or you said it's the consumers, they engage with the brand, but how do you act as a catalyst? Any examples of how do you further catalyze those discussions?
For us, we use the social needs and identify consumers' social needs. And for us, we can see that a lot of people like building with Lego bricks together, mm-hmm. and a lot of users and consumers love to show what they've built together. And those are the two needs that we focus on. And when we do, I wouldn't even call it a campaign because I don't like the campaign metaphor, right. But when we do an engagement and we try to engage consumers, we try to build a platform on which they can engage with us, and they can build with Lego, they can build with each other, and they can show off their creations.
Creativity and engagement. Thank you, Lars.
You're welcome.
That was insightful.